welcome to JB's Crochet. I'm Amber if you have not met me yet. And as you can tell behind me, I'm all about crochet, yarn, and pretty much anything you can do with yarn. Good morning, Lisa H., Kendall, Tammy's, Heather, Julianne, Rebecca, Kendall. Hearts to all my friends. Melissa G. and Erin. Good morning, friends. All the love. I started watching Marty's replay this morning from her live that she did at like 4:30. Like I'm in snooze land at 4:30 in the morning. So I was watching her replay and she was opening up at Happy Mail and I was like, oh, it's so much fun to watch her open up Happy Mail. She so deserves it. So my title of Wednesday is Working on a WIP Wednesday. Well, I decided, I kind of have a mix of things with WIPs today. I have WIPs to work on and a WIP I want to start. Can you guys see? Do you see the beautiful things that I have going? So I got a little stand. This is what I got with the frame. Well, it didn't come with the frame. I ordered it separate. This was like $8 at Michael's. This little frame holder easel thing. And it was sitting over there, but now I can see it in my view. That might be too big. Do I have a 10? Okay, there's a 10. I'll have both of those out. So, yes, I did. I waited 3 hours to go get my shelf, my cubes. Do you see them sitting here? Let's see if I can do this without being too wobbly. And I do have a trash can sitting in front of it. I actually had to move this ball winder over to around the corner here so that way I could fit the cubes in there. And I can't really put much on here because I don't want much blocking the handles. So my goal, but here's the thing. I had to scoot the shelves behind me over. Oh, hold on, too far. Okay, so I had to scoot them over. And now this is blocked quite a bit. So I can't get to these. I can still get to the yarn back there, but it's a little more of a headache-ish to get what I need back there. But thankfully, it's all one color of sorts that I don't really need to see what's all back there. As long as I can kind of see the edge out here, I know what's in there. So thankfully, it's all one color. But so my goal, I think, is to finish putting more of these in. So I think what I'm going to do eventually, a couple months down the road, maybe, hopefully, I don't know. The only thing is I was thinking of putting more of these shelves right here, but they'd have to sit where the corners are kissing each other right here, and then I'd have a corner of dead space, which I don't want a corner of dead space. So I don't know how I'm going to utilize this corner space unless I can find cube shelves like this that have the same look with the thick frame around the outside and make a corner shelf. But I don't know if there's one small enough to fit back there because there's not a lot of room from the edge of this corner to the wall. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Little tweaks here and there, but this right here, these cubes made me want to get more. Well, the tall lamp that I have is over there above my countertops, and I don't really have any other tall lamps. I'd have to go get another tall lamp. I wish I could find another one like that, because that would be fun. Because it leans out way. It has a far reach. So I could have it in the corner and have it like sitting over top of me. Good morning, Breezy, and Monique, and Sharon. Good morning. So, I guess, you know what, I'll show you updates on my WIPs that I have here, and then I might start the one I want to start. Kendall, it makes me want to redo my yarn room. Not redo it completely, but just redo this area over here. Because one, these little cube shelves, these plastic ones, one, I'm not a fan of them, to be honest. They're kind of flimsy. And two, this one here is sitting kind of high. So there's a camera sitting up in the corner ceiling here that looks into the room, and you really can't see. I mean, you can see what you need to see. You see the fireplace and the back door. That's what the important part. But they just sit kind of high, and so it bothers my husband a little bit, which doesn't bother me. You can see what you need to see, which I explained that to him, and so I think he's okay with it now. But I think he still wants that moved. So I do want to figure out a way to get these not here. Maybe I have him put cube shelves over there, and I can just put yarn over there. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. It's still a work in progress. Okay. So first project that I'm going to show you is the scarf. I am really loving this scarf. Way better than the first one. Oh my gosh. Like, I wish I would have gotten this one first. I absolutely love the way this is turning out. Now, when you guys see the next color on here, it's going to look like the same color because for some reason purple and blue show up the same. These two colors of purple and blue anyway. But is that not the funnest thing ever? And it's like super long. Plum, Fields, Bernat, Lap Blanket, and the Moss Stitch. So there is, without being able to show you all of it in the same camera shot here, kind of have to fold it a little bit so you can see all of it. That is the only thing I don't like about it, is it is literally changing. You have to cut your yarn according to the instructions, and I always follow the instructions to the T, and then think about it after the fact that I could have probably just carried the white up the side, because I think I'm going to cut, yeah, no, I know I'm going to come along this edge with some stitching like this. So it didn't really matter if I carried them or not. And I don't know, for some reason I didn't think about it until now that I could have done it. But at this point I've done it like this, that I'm just going to sew my ends in and, you know, just keep going. Just keep stitching. Just keep stitching. Thank you. I hear happy mom Monique is coming over. Yay. Oh. So I found some reasons why the chat being on the screen would be good. For those of you that watch maybe on a TV, then you wouldn't have to have, then you can see the chat. And then sometimes, like, for people that, oh, I can't remember, just easier to see, I guess. So I may do that on the next one. I don't know. Good morning, Angela, Knitting Angel. All right, so I started on my shawl for my dress, and I ended up, you know, I think I showed you guys, I still have this much left. Like, that's like a third of it left. Like, it's still a lot left. I'm shocked at how far this is going. Here is the shawl that I have come up with on my own. So I am using a 6mm hook. It's a little on the airy side, but again, it's a summer shawl, so you don't want it too, it does have some weight to it with it being a bamboo. I think this is a bamboo. cotton mix. So it's a cotton bamboo blend, so it does have a little bit of weight to it, but it's got a nice airiness to it. Well, so this is what I mean, Rebecca, this chat right here, where it has the chat up, so it's a little bit easier to see. And then those watching the replay can see what I'm referring to. And then you guys can kind of see how slow it's coming in for me. Or not slow, but the delay between what I see and what I say. So, yeah, Lisa B. That bee picture, Miss Margaret she made that. It is a diamond painting that she made and then surprised me with it. So that, y'all, that is almost one skein. It's not even finished yet. I still have this much left. Wait, how many repeats have I done? So count the windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 repeats. I've done 5 repeats. So I have a question. This pattern is mine. I came up with it. Well, I thought I did. I think I did. Yeah, it does make me smaller for sure. Yep. When I put the chat up. But so okay, it's my question. So technically it's a row of 2 rows of doubles, a row of front post doubles, and then a row of windows. And then it repeats that again. 2 rows of doubles, a row of front post, and a window. Is that, do you count those 2 rows of doubles as 2 rows? Like, technically it is 4 rows before you repeat it again. But like, do you count that as a 4-row repeat? I don't know how people count repeats. I think that's how, like, it's technically a row, so, but there's 2 rows of doubles. And in order to get the front post, I had to do I wanted a second row of double. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. And it's so soft. And look at the drape this has. This is using a 6mm hook. Y'all see the drape in that? It's got some amazing drape. So it recommends a 4mm crochet hook, and I'm using a 6. So I was going to work on this with you guys, but then I decided I really want to make a basket. Okay, so yeah, I do count it as a 4-row repeat. Okay. I mean, it's really simple. I tried to write it out. Okay, here's another question. Maybe you guys can help me work this part out. I have somebody working the written pattern out that I wrote out for me to see if it makes sense. But I'm going to sit here and ask you guys because I'm waiting to hear back from them. So I'll take your feedback and their feedback and combine it if I need to. So on the edging, the picot edging, I made so I wrote it down, my chicken scratch, and I put optional edging. So if you want to put the picot, I put optional edging. And I put row 1 and row 2. So on row 2, you start with a single crochet, you chain 3, you slip stitch. How do you explain going back into the single crochet? So like you go into the V of the single crochet and you catch the one leg below the single crochet, if that makes sense, the posts. So you see like these 2 posts like this and you snag them. So you almost go into the top of the V of the single crochet and come through that behind that other post, so you get 2 strands, and you slip stitch through that, and then you single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and you keep repeating that all the way across to the other side. Like you don't even stop at the peak. And so I'm trying to figure out, how do you explain going through the peak? Because like you just keep doing the same thing over and over, but you just encapsulate the chain 2 space of the peak. but I don't want to make that too wordy. So that's why I was asking, how would you explain that? Do you understand what I'm saying when I say that? Look, Nightbot showed up within 15 minutes today. It's that peak part that I'm trying to figure out how to explain in my written part. I can read patterns, but I can't write them, obviously. And I really hope that the person doing this for me can understand my crazy writing here. All right, I am gonna pull out. Oh, the other WIP I was gonna work on was the granny skirt, but I don't want to do that. So just maybe say, repeat this sequence all the way till the end of the row, to the other side of the shawl. Like, don't even mention the peak, or say, that's what I'm saying. I just don't want to confuse people. I want them to understand that they literally continue it through the peak. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So I worked it up on here to make sure that, because I was trying to figure out how to get through here. Because I was trying to get like a picot to be on my point right here, but I didn't know how to figure out how to make that work. So all I did is I just basically have you start here with a single crochet and do that repeat all the way to here, and you just keep going. So like you just go over the chain 2 space here and come over to the end, and it works out perfectly, I think. Ooh, that was a loud lightning strike. I mean, I might eventually do a tutorial for it, Breezy, but I don't have time to right now. So like I'm just writing up my patterns as patterns, and then, you know, trying to make this a side hustle and make a little money off of it. So just repeat all the way from the beginning. So just repeat to the end of the row. Okay. So I think that's what I have. Repeat to end of row. Okay. Okay, I'm going to cross that out. I need to take another picture of this and send it to her. And be like, don't disregard this bottom part right here. Okay. This is what designing and writing a pattern looks like. Scratching out what you don't want to have on it. So you're slipping into the chain and the top of the stitch. So no, let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I don't know if this is going to show up. Okay, so all right, so I've done the chain, and I want them to go back into the single crochet. So hold on, right here. So you're going into the top of the single crochet, but then there's that little side post right here. Oh, get out of the way. I just can't get the hook to do what I want with it turned this way. So like, here's the side of the stitch. You come in right here at the top in the V, you get that front post, or you get that front loop, and you also snag that leg when you slip stitch back into it. So you go like this. I don't know if it's going to show up. You come in here like this, and you just slip stitch. I hope that makes sense. I watch a tutorial and just write down what I see. So you write your own patterns then. Hello, Blair. Excuse me. Yeah, so you slip into the stitch at the base of the chain. You know what? Thank you for that wording, because I was like, how do I explain that? Because I put, let's see, slip stitch into single crochet. So chain 3, slip stitch, slip into, okay, so I need to write this on the back because I don't have room. Thank you, Heather. Yeah, don't forget the thummies. Okay, so chain 3, slip into, what'd you say? Slip into single crochet at base of chain. Yeah, I could go look at hers, I suppose. Passionate Kelsey. Pico's just trying to help you figure out how to write what you were doing. Yeah, I just saw that, Kendall, that you sent me a message. You like the chat up for the replays? Lisa, I'm just seeing that now. I don't know if you are behind. Let's see. Insert the hook down to the top of the last stitch and out through the post. Oh, hey, that works. Thank you, Kendall. Woo! Chain 3, slip stitch into the first chain to form the picot. That's one way to do it too. Slip stitch through all loops. Huh. Thank you, Kendall. That is a very helpful explanation of the picot. Chain 3, slip stitch into single crochet at base of chain. That's what I have written down right here on the back. This is why I like Happy Planner paper, because I can like take it out and put it back in. Ooh, I got warm down here. Okay, I want to make a basket. I don't think I'm gonna get most of it done today, or this morning, but I want to make a basket. Ow. She calls it the front leg. Yeah, I couldn't think of what that's called or what to call it. So, all right, I am literally going to grab 3 random pieces of yarn out of here. Well, scraps out of here, and that's what I'm going to start with for 3 stitches. I mean, 3 strands. I'm not even looking. Oh boy, this is going to look interesting. Oh, okay then. So my scrap basket's going to start with those 3. That's going to look very interesting. You like the V picture? I do too. I'm so happy I got it there. That is Margaret. Songbird's Creations. That is her diamond painting she did. Good morning, Heidi. Ouch. Good morning, Lana Nana. And Manuela. Y'all, I'm sorry if I don't see y'all come in, but like it takes a minute for me to see it. And never be sorry if you are just waking up. Like, I get it. Y'all, I don't know if you can see how dark it is outside. Y'all see how dark it is? Look, it is 7, almost 8 o'clock. Actually, it's after 8 o'clock. It's after 8 o'clock here. And it is dark outside. I woke up this morning and got up and I was walking around the house. I couldn't see nothing. It was dark outside and I'm sitting here going, is it really 7 o'clock? Because I thought I was up. I thought I was dreaming or sleepwalking because it was so dark. But there's a nice little storm sitting over us. Just a little windy and rain. That's all it is. And it's still lightning and thundering out there, but this box is in my way. There we go. And it is still dark out there. Like it's great. It is crazy. Why is it so? It's a storm. It's so the storm is so thick right now that it's like. Okay, she uses a 10 in the one that I found and wrote down. So Yeah, it's 8:10 here too. And it is dark. Let me show you the storm that's sitting over of us. Hold on. This is what we got sitting over us right now. And it's not that bad though. It's just a lot of rain. It's just a dark storm. And the only hazard that's listed in the weather alert is strong winds. You know, these are the colors that this is my basket's gonna start with. I know, she did such. Y'all need to check out Frizzy when she get hurt. Hopefully she'll put hers behind her, but Frizzy, I know she was here. She must be getting her face on or something. Frizzy got one too. Did I miss her? Oh, there she is. Y'all, I spent way too much money at her house yesterday. Way too much. Okay, so the way I'm doing this basket is I just found somebody with I'm copying their base, their increase for their base, but that's it. So I'm just copying the increase for the base. If I can find their name again, I can share if anybody wants the pattern. 4, 5, 6. I need to do a magic ring. I don't like it having a big hole like that. Why does it have a big hole? Hers didn't have a big hole. Or did I do it wrong? She did 3 chains. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Pull this back out. She did 3 chains, and then I think she did. I thought she slipped into here, but maybe she just did. Oh, what am I missing here? Working through the dips list. I know, I spent way too much at your house yesterday. Aw, that stinks, Angela. I'm so sorry. The dumb list from yesterday. Oh, that's funny. I don't remember if she put all 6 of these single crochets. I thought she put it into the ring. Huh, hold on. I have to find out how she did this part. Like, I thought I could do this without looking. All right, go back over here. And it's Crafters Anonymous. Sorry, not anonymous. It's autonomous. Autonomous. So she does 3. And then goes into the first chain. Slips into the first chain. And then she does 6 into the ring. That's what I was doing, but I have a giant hole. You used Pamela's Adoring Crochet tutorial for my scrapbook. For some reason, though, she uses a lot bigger hook than I do. Like, I could have sworn she said she used a 10. Which, that's what I'm using. But when I put these 6 single crochets in the ring, it, like, has a giant hole. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like if I scooch it around and stuff, it fills that hole in, but I still have a giant hole in the center. I know, same here, Rebecca. Our wildfire, or the haze has been, or the air quality has been, we've had that too. Although today's helping because it's putting, you know, it's raining on top of it, so it's like, I don't know why mine's got a big hole in it. I don't think hers does. She's using 3 strands of yarn. But yet, when she puts all 6 of these single crochets into the ring, it's not, there's no hole. Do I need to add more than 3 strands? Do I need to add another strand maybe? Yeah, she doesn't have the giant hole that I have. What am I doing wrong? I thought this was a straightforward thing. I thought it was a straightforward thing. She does 3 chains, taking all the particulates out of the air. There you go, yep. 1, 2, 3. And then she goes in here and slip stitches there. Let's see, now that ring is a whole lot smaller. Why did it, I don't know. My ring's smaller now. I don't know what I just did differently. I need to chain 1 and then go back into here. I just did something different and it worked, I think. Let me put all my 6 chains in, or 6 single crochets first and make sure. 2, 3. But see, I'm not fighting to put my hook back in here. 4. She was. 5. I'm going over my tail. Maybe that'll help me tighten it down this time. And 6. And this, you know, we're just going to do that. I just went over my tail and then I cinched it down, so that'll help. So I have a little bit less of a hole. Almost never use the chain magic circle all the way. I know, same here, but you know me. I think I got to do things the way they do it first. Yeah, screw it. I'm only this far into it. I can fix it. Magic ring it up. I like my magic ring. Like I said, I'm not following a pattern per se. I'm just following the increase that she used, so that way it's a round circle and doesn't get the corners. All right. So I'm basically, it's a basket I'm making up as I go, but I'm following her increase for the base. That's all I'm doing. So it's Crafters Autonomous. A-U-T-O-N-O-M, hold on. A-U-T-O-N-O-M-O-U-S. Ugh, a lot of O's. Your hands don't want to do them? I don't know. I like them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6. And then I can take my tails. Now the double one, that one's the one that gets me, because then it's like, I feel like I'm going to break the yarn. Okay. That is much better. I do like those colors together. Looks like a starry night, kind of. Oh, this. Why are you guys coming down here? No. No, it's the same as it has been. It's literally just sitting over us. You guys don't need to worry about the storm. Stay out.
Oh.
It's still there. It's still the storm. It's still not doing anything. Go upstairs, please.
Not to school. No. I'm not to school.
We will do school. It's still the same. Poor babies have had to stay in the. Oh. Okay. So the next thing I do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm gonna do it in the spiral. Jonathan, take your whining upstairs, please. Now. Just because there's a storm outside does not mean we're gonna not do school today. Oof. I normally can do 2 together, but my goodness, this 3 together is like, I need a big stitch marker. Jonathan, please go upstairs now. Well, you're not going to stay down here crying. A lot of so it's not just the Canada wildfires. Here in Nebraska, they did statewide. They did a statewide control burn, so that added to it. So sorry from the state of Nebraska for those of you dealing with the air quality. It was it looked foggy here for several days because of how bad between the state wildfires or controlled burns and then the Canada wildfires here. Oh my gosh, it was bad. Like it was so thick. Like it looked foggy all day long for a couple days. Okay. Yeah, I know. Any excuse not to school, right? They just think that it's storming outside. We don't need to do school. I'm like, no, if the power knocks out, even then I can still do school because we just need light. This is actually turning out pretty cool. All right, let me count, make sure I've got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So the next increase, I did 2 into each of the 6. So now we're going to do a single crochet increase and then a single crochet 6 times. So 2 into the first one here, and then we do a single crochet by itself. So we do twins in a stitch, then a single. So 1, 2, and then 1, and then 2. Still got some holes in this though. 1, and then 2. Oh well, it's a basket. I guess if I don't want things to fall out of it, I just won't put small things like hooks in it. I don't know. I thought doing it thick like this would fill the holes in, but maybe I'm not doing it thick enough. I don't know. I don't think I've ever made a basket before, so it's 2 and then 1. 2, then 1. All right, 2, then 1, and then I'm done. 2. So this increase for round 3 is a single crochet increase. So 2 and 1, and then 1 in the next. Let's see. Do you follow a certain curriculum for homeschooling? My son is considering homeschooling his son. Well, so Heidi, I am a Christian, and so I lean more towards Christian curriculum for my kids, and so a lot of the curriculum they use is that. So like we use master books for a lot of their curriculum, and then my daughter's doing one called Institute of Excellence in Writing, which they're not technically considered a Christian curriculum, but they're a really good writing program, and she loves to write, and so it's helping her fine-tune her writing skills, which I think is amazing, and she loves it. So I'm like, well, okay, I'll spend the money that it takes for that. And then one of the math curriculums we use is another Christian curriculum. It's called Christian Light Education. So we were using this one called Easy Peasy, which is also a Christian curriculum that's mostly online, but you can pull it offline. But I just don't like the use of all the computer in their schools. So I went back to the pen and paper master books, which is still a fairly simple, well, not simple, but like not, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a good one. It's a good one. It's just pen and paper instead of online. Okay, so I just finished round 3, so I should have 18. But I don't know if you guys can see. You really can't see the holes, but there's like these little holes. See right here? Or you can see my thumb right there. There's those little holes all over it. I don't know if you can't really see it. It's not coming through. I don't know if it'll. Yeah, you can't really see it. You have to be in person to see it. You've used Monarch. I've heard of Monarch. I'm not too familiar with it though. Okay, so for round 4 we do 2 single crochets. So 1, 2. So not in the same stitch, 2 separate ones. 2 individual single crochets, one in each of the next 2. And then we do an increase. So we go 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, increase. So I count by 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. 7, 8. Good morning. Good morning, Mama Swift. You think if I went down, I mean, it has holes in it, but I'm using a 10 millimeter with 3 strands of hook. I'm using a 10 millimeter yarn with 3 strands of hooks. No. So do you think if should I restart this in a smaller hook? Maybe do a 9 instead of a 10? Miss Mama Swift, what do you think? Because I can restart this. I'm not that far. I'm making a basket, so I'm just trying to, you know. I mean, I can restart this. I have no issues with that because I'm all about perfectionism. So if I can make it as close to perfection as I can for myself, I will do that. 1, 2. But I mean, Heidi, there are so many curriculum things out there. I couldn't even begin to tell you. I've tried so many of them. You would try an 8 millimeter hook. Ooh, I don't know where my 8 millimeter is. Because these are 6.5. Where's my 8? Where would my 8 be? What was I using my 8 on? What project? Do you guys remember what project I was using my 8? Oopsies. My 8 millimeter on? Oh, I know where it's at. It's right here. It's in the So Greg from Greg's Loops was doing this kind of a blanket, and so it inspired me to make one myself. He doesn't turn after every round, so it ends up doing this twisty thing, which you can see the twist. But I think it actually kind of adds to the illusion of the blanket. I think it's kind of fun. The more I look at it, it's kind of annoying because it twists, but I think it kind of adds to the illusion now that I'm looking at it. But here's my 8 millimeter because he uses an 8 millimeter to crochet his blanket. So I was like, okay, I can do that. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm only going to crochet or frog back to my first round. I'm going to leave the 6 there. Because it's a magic, you know what? I'll just go all the way. All right. It's easy enough to start over. Easy enough. Chain 1. Ooh. Okay. A magic ring and 3 strands is a little bit harder. 2. I'm okay if it's a little tighter. Hold on, my chat is like jumping. Hold on, Heidi said something here. 8mm. Oh, he had to be dedicated to sit still in school and not act out with us. He doesn't act out. Yeah, see, and my 7-year-old Heidi would be the same way. The school would be saying he needs to be medicated because he can't even sit still for me. Like, but he doesn't, necessarily act out, but just he's a boy. Boys just need to move. And that's what I'm sorry, I'm gonna get on my soapbox. That's what's wrong with our world is we don't let our boys move. And we want them to be like prim and proper girls just sitting there being, don't move. Be quiet and pretty and like the girls. No, they can sit quiet, yes, but boys they need to move as kids. They just need to move. And so yes, I still fight with it too because, I'm like, dude, come on, focus. But we get through it. Good morning, Kimberly. I ran 7 strands together. Holy guacamole, Kendall. 7 strands. Oh, wow. Oh, you love what the illusion does to it. It moves your eyes. Yes, Angela, he does, I think. Go to his channel. Greg's Loops, and it's one of his most recent ones. It's so he doesn't put a lot of he made one of his members only patterns of a public one. So if you go look on his channel, it's his most recent one, I think. And I'm pretty sure it's that one. Yeah, because I followed that tutorial to start this one. So that's his tutorial that I followed. 7 strands. They all need to just move, Yes. My hands are getting sweaty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I keep miscounting or losing my count. 6. 48 minutes. Oh, that's right. I'm going till 9. I forgot. I'm giving you guys till 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Make sure I pull all 3 strands. Boop. Boop. All right. All right. That's a long tail that I left myself, but that's what happens with a magic ring. All right. So do you guys join at the end of the rounds for your baskets, or do you just keep going? Because the person I found, they did a spiral, and I was just going to do a spiral. I can't tell if I split that yellow or if that's another strand of yellow. We're just going to go with it. It is a little tighter, that's for sure. Sorry if you hear squeaking with my hook. All right, there's 2. Put my stitch marker in. Still got a little bit of holes, but not too bad. I know, neither can mine, Aaron. When he's home and he's home all day, he has got to have something to do. Or he goes stir crazy. And then he starts bugging me. And I don't want to be bugged. Not the way he bugs. So, do continuous spiral. You don't like the looks. Yeah. The joins definitely add a bit of a, what's it called? You can see what do they call that? The fault line. All right, let's see what we got here after redoing that with 2 sizes smaller. It still has some holes, but I think I don't know. Again, it could just be these strands until he's sleeping. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Yeah, 7 strands of yarn. Holy guacamole. Oh, okay. So I just did my 2 increases. I just put my stitch marker in my mouth. I apologize for that. Try not to do that on camera. Oh gosh. Oh, funny. Your mom's like, say what? Say what? Did I just? Okay. All right. I'm getting lost here. All right. So I'm on round 3. So I single crochet increase 2 and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Sorry, I'm doing this out loud. 12 row boil. You get what I mean, right, Margaret? Like, dude, chill. Keep in mind, 3 4-weight 6 is the smaller the hook size, the smaller the holes will be. They're definitely smaller. Yeah. Yeah. They're definitely smaller. I like this. I love these colors together. It just gives me Starry Night vibes, doesn't it? Like a Starry Night. Starry Night vibes. You know, I found a Lego set for the Starry Nights painting, I think. Was it the Starry Nights painting? I don't know if it was a Lego set, though. Maybe it was an off-brand. I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember. I know I took a picture of it. Maybe I can find the picture and show you guys. I thought it was Legos, like some sort of building blocks. So cool. The purple's starting to show in there. 12-year-old boy with his mind in the gutter. Oh my gosh, there's my husband. Like his foot is like constantly going across the sheet that's on top of his foot. Stop. Like he stretches his foot and it does that. All right, so let's find photos. I don't remember how far back it is. Oh, right here. It is. Oh, it is a Lego set. It's very expensive, but I want this. This is going to be a Christmas present for myself. But, that's the Starry Night right there. Oh my gosh, camera, come on. Ugh. Can you guys see it though? I can't get it to come in clear, but do you there? So that the Starry Night, that's the vibes I'm getting from this. I want that Lego set. That is so cool. I don't know. There's something about the Starry Night that I just do you not like sparkle? I can't remember if you like it or don't like it. I know there's a thing with you and sparkle. Wait, no, you don't like sparkle. That's right. You don't. So yeah, no, this one's an actual Lego set. I want it. There's just something about the Starry Night that I not relate to or connect with. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Look, I'm actually using a stitch marker to mark the beginning of my rounds. Aren't y'all proud of me? That's right. I knew you did. I had it took me a minute to remember. You're anti-sparkle, and I'm the opposite. Pro sparkle. Could you imagine having that Starry Night set up behind me somewhere? Oh, that'd be so cool. Yeah, the puzzle or not the puzzle, but the Starry Night Lego set. I think it's like 2,000. It's 2,300 pieces. Resonates. Thank you, Monique. It resonates with me. Okay, so what round am I on? I just did. Okay, so I'm doing 2 single crochets, 2 regular ones, and then an increase. Okay. Increase. Yep. I love sparkle and I love all the colors. 1, 2. So, Trish, is Jax doing the tutorial for your next Luck of the Draw? I was watching the replay of Boggy Creek Brigade thing yesterday, and she said something about doing a tutorial, and then around the same time was talking about the Luck of the Draw with you. So like, so I'm kind of curious to see what the next pattern is gonna look like. Okay, so 2 and then an increase. Okay, I don't know why I had to look at that again. 2 increase. 2. I'm not gonna get much of this basket done with all the frogging I keep doing on this thing. But I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna continue now. So 1, 2, and increase. No, not with the stitch marker. Stop it. There we go. The hook was trying to take the stitch marker through the hook. Oh, she wrote the pattern. Oh, I thought you did. Okay. You have a huge tub of sparkle yarn. You can share it with me. No, I'm joking. Totally joking. Totally joking. I just got more yarn from Miss Frizzy that my husband's gonna kill me because of how much I'm gonna order. But I'm gonna use my own money. I have money in my own checking account, barely to cover it, but I have it. So I will be able to get it without using our money. So that's why I'm trying to make this a side hustle business with like patterns and things. So I need to perfect this pattern so that way I can have it as a paid pattern out there and make money off of it. Not right now, bub. Good morning, Thrifty. Change it to bingo. Go get Jared. Go get Jared and I will have him change it. But you guys only have 15 minutes, so there's really no point. Just finish watching it till it's over because I'm going to be done in 15 minutes. I don't want to change it to bingo and rolly and you have to stop it in the middle of a show. Unless you want to, go get Jared and tell him to come down here.
Wait, what?
Tell Jared to come down here.
Why?
Starry Night design on one of my. Oh, cool, Aaron. Where am I at here? What did I do? Oh, okay. So I'm on round 5. Y'all, I'm on round 5. If I ask again, I'm on round 5. Okay, so single crochet, increase. So we do a single crochet and then we do a single crochet increase. And then we do 2 single crochets. So 2 single, like regular, 1 in each of the next 2. And then we do 1, more, and then we do an increase, and then we do 2. So technically there's 3 in between each of the increases. But, hold on. 1 increase, 1, oh, I didn't do an increase. What the heck? Okay, so 1 increase, 1, 2, and then 1, and then an increase. I don't know what I'm doing here. Hello, Tank.
I think Jared doesn't want to come down here.
Okay, you're bothering me. Yeah. While I'm trying. Oh, goodness. The painting was always one of my favorites. I don't know what it is about that painting that resonates with me so much. I think it's pretty. And it's called Starry Night. I don't know why I like the name of it. 1, 2, 3, increase. Although technically it's not 1, 2, 3, increase. It's 1, increase, 2, 1, increase, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, increase. Well, I might get a couple rounds done by the time I'm done with y'all. 1, 2, 3, increase, and then 2. Hook is trying to grab the stitch marker again. Isn't that cool looking? I love scrappy baskets. They look cool. So as one strand runs out, I'm literally going to just pull this box out where I can feel inside it and just grab it. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to randomize it. Like I said, I'm trying to get through this scrap stuff. And by the way, I got way too much of this. So now I'm having to figure out what to use the rest of it for, because I've not even made it through the first one yet, and it's huge. It's gotten a lot of use out of one skein. So we only got to lurk for another 11 minutes, Mama Witch. Oh, I took that out. So I'm on round 6 now. So 4 single crochets and then an increase for a total of 36. So we're going to do 1. Put the stitch marker in. Did y'all catch it earlier? I said I'm using a stitch marker to mark my stuff. Don't usually do that. But with the way this yarn is all busy like this, yeah. 2, 3, 4. You did a rug like this? That's cool. I should do a rug too next. Because like I said, I'm trying to use up this as much as I want to dwindle my 2 boxes down into at least 1, which I'm almost there. Sell in a dibs sale. Like sell my scrap yarn in a dibs sale. I was thinking of doing a makes dibs sale. What do you guys think about that? Would y'all be interested in something like that? Like, I would be selling what I've made so far, things that I've made. And a lot of the stuff that I've made isn't stuff that's necessarily size exclusive, you know, like, I mean, yeah, I make it for myself, but like I wouldn't be selling a lot of like garment wearable type stuff, like ponchos, you know, ponchos and shawls and beanies and bags. That's about all I would be selling. I mean, I'm trying to think, scarves maybe. But is that even something? Instead of doing a yarn dibs sale, doing a makes dibs and getting rid of makes. What I bought too much of? Oh, these. Lisa's ready on the button. Oh my gosh, Frizzy! I'll tell you, that tablet, like whenever I would bring up the little box to type in, it would cover the chat, and so like when Callie would do dibs, or no, what would she write? She would write dibs 31 go. I couldn't see when she did that, and so by the time I would be able to see it, move things around, somebody had already like. That's why I was saying this darn keyboard. It wasn't the keyboard per se, it was the chat. It was covering up the chat. But then I figured out if I type it in there and then click out of the chat, it brings it down, and then I can see the chat again. And then I was able to sit there and wait and push the enter button when, you were done talking and she put the stuff in. But is there a better time of month to do it? It was just like, oh, and there was one time I actually figured out that if I just like scroll it up and down, I could read it between. Oh, and the heart thing. There's a heart thing that covers up people's stuff, and so I couldn't see the number that she was putting for the last one or whatever. I was like, I want all the cotton, but then that one cotton from Big Twist, I was like, I knew that was going to be very similar to the sugars and creams, which you don't mind using. And so that's why I was like, you know what? I'll snag all the rest of it and just send it to you. Because I know that, I know you'll use it to make some great things. So it was my gift to you. 3. It was fun, though. It really was. But seriously, though, did you guys answer my question? I mean, I was sending kids away. I'm like, stop, go away. I have dibs sale to like, I'm on the ready. Go away. Gotta get my yarn. Oh, I was so happy I got that one. Oh, that purple bloom, when she held that up, I was just like, oh, I have to have that. Oh, mine is way too much money. Frizzy, if there's a way I could do payments, I'd be grateful, but I don't want to do that to you. I'll pay it all one lump sum. Aw, no. Well, that defeated the whole purpose of me gifting you cotton. So, did you guys answer my question? Would you guys be interested in a makes dibs sale for me? Like, I don't want to do it if it's not something people would want to purchase from me. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Some of the stuff and the colors that I pick aren't everybody's cup of tea. So, I get it. I totally get it. Yes, welcome aboard, new members. My whole chat just went green. The way Restream does it, it's like these big boxes of new members. Your wallet had a bit of a recharge. No, it's fine for Z. I overdid it yesterday for sure. But I want it all. I want it all. I will. I'm good for my payment. I can tell you that. And yes, thank you, Marianne, for the gifted memberships. I appreciate you more than you know. Like, that's why I gifted you the cotton. Who knows? Maybe some more will be coming your way eventually. I can't remember when your birthday is. I know it's coming up, I think. Or did we already go past it? I don't remember. I need to send something to Miss Marty for her birthday. I know August is her birthday, but I can't remember what day. Oh my goodness. Erin, thank you. You are awesome sauce. There goes the green again. I should take a picture of this so you guys can see what it looks like. It's funny. It like literally just turns green on the side there. Like all the green boxes from the new memberships. I love you both. Y'all are awesome. That's really helpful too, because when like just being able to get paid and all that from YouTube, which doesn't happen very often. About once every 6 months. But you know, that's why I'm trying to turn this into a more of a side hustle business that I love to do, because you know I love to make this stuff. October 20th. Thank you, Marianne. See, Melissa, that's the other thing, is I know you guys can make this stuff, so that's why it's like, you know, you're not going to want to buy the stuff that I make. Loving the love. Rock stars. Yeah. Oh, you're too sweet. Okay, I have 3 minutes. I'm going to start on round 7. Round 7. So it is 2 single crochets, an increase, and then 3 single crochets. So technically it's 5 in between the increases, but the first 2 is not. You don't get the 5 until you come back around with the last 3. Okay, so 1, 2, increase, and then 1, 2, 3. I'm curious to see how far these 3 strands will go, because I only have like that big of a yellow. I have all this black, and I still have this. Oh, wait, what did I finished Marty's birthday cardigan. Oh, that's who you were making it for? That's awesome. Well, I did both, Margaret. I said, Marianne, I wanted to know when her birthday was. I knew it was coming up soon. I thought it was the same month as yours, because you guys call each other twinnies. So I knew it was in October sometime. And then I knew Marty, her birthday is this month in August. I just don't remember what day. And Kendall is October 11th. That's so cool. I know a couple people that are October 10th. Yeah, I don't know about Etsy. I think I'm gonna sell my makes on Ko-Fi, because there's the fees and things aren't as bad on there. Ouch. Oh, well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tammy's. Happy birthday to you. All right, so 2 increase, and then 1, 2, 3, 3 licks to the center of the Tootsie Pop. 4 and 5. Oh, it is 9 o'clock. October 20. Wow, a lot of Octobers. Oh, Marty's birthday is Monday. Oh, you know what? Is that the 10th or 11th? The 11th. Okay. Okay, I knew that then, because I knew it was like 10 or 11, something like that. Okay. Yay. So it was close. Yay, that's so cool, Kendall. Well, wish her a happy birthday from all of us. I'm so sorry, Tammy, that you didn't have anything to share with us on your birthday. That's stinky. Well, you know what? Tomorrow morning is Thursday. I know it's Tunisian Thursday. We are going to have a Tammy's birthday celebration. Y'all, we're going to come and we're just going to dote on Tammy and have just hang out with Tammy and wish her a happy birthday again and give her the company that we'll have like a surrogate birthday day. It'll be, let's celebrate Tammy tomorrow. So, okay. I know I said 9 o'clock, it's 9:01. And I'm in the middle of a round. I shouldn't have started this round, but I started it anyway. Because I'm a rebel. I go rogue. It's Marianne's fault. She rubbed off on me over the YouTube streets. Her rogueness. It was contagious. It was contagious. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. I love the way this is coming out. 3, 4, and 5. Yes, give her a hug and wish her a happy birthday for us, Kendall. Here, let me, speaking of that, Lisa, let me go ahead and share my Ko-Fi so that way you guys can follow me on there. I think there's this in there. Let me share my Ko-Fi with you guys so that way you guys can come follow me. My page. Share. Ooh, excuse me, copy. All right, here's my Ko-Fi link, guys. If you want to go on there and follow me, that would be fantastic. And then also share it out and try to get as many people as possible to come to it that aren't necessarily crocheters that may want to see my makes. But I have to set up my shop first, so that's not there yet, but you can go to my page and follow it. I think I have... How many do I have? How do I see how many are following me? Ooh, Kendall's following me. Kendall just followed me. I don't know where it shows me with my followers. I don't know how many I have. Oh, I have 15 followers right now. Yay! So if you are not a follower, you can check me out there and share out that link. Help me get my page seen so maybe I can turn it into a, like I said, a bit of a side business hustle kind of thing. Because I do want to make this, like, it's not about the money. Like, I want to make it clear. Like, it's not about the money, but I want to make it more of a business so that way I can take that money and put it back into my channel to be able to make more things and whatnot. So, 3. Sorry, guys. Once I get done with this round, then I'll get off of here, which I'm almost done. I'm on my last, 4 stitches here. Doing an increase, and then I have 3. 1, 2, and 3. Next to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Isn't that cool looking? It looks like an eyeball. A very, bloodshot eyeball now. I love the black sparkle with it. I know Mama Swift doesn't like sparkle, but this girl loves her sparkle and all her colors. So I definitely want to get some brighter colors in here because this pastel yellow is not doing it for me. But I like it in combination with the other colors. Yes, and you know what? Let's take a few minutes, Marianne. You know what? I'm going to share Lisa's. Let me see if I can find her. I think you just followed me, so you should be on there. Lisa, right here. Let's go to you. I'm going to share. So if anybody has a Ko-Fi page that wants it to be shared, let me know. Follow. I'm not following you. How do I share your page? Won't let me share it. We'll just go right here. All right, here's Lisa's. She doesn't have any followers yet, so go follow her too. If I'm not following you, I apologize. I'll go through and make sure I'm following everybody that's following me. Hello, Carrie. All right, there, Lisa H. I just put your Ko-Fi link in. That should be how people can get to it and they can follow you. So that way Lisa can start posting stuff on her page to sell if you're interested in buying anything from her. So, all right, I have overstayed my welcome by 6 minutes. I got about 14 minutes before I need to start. 24 minutes before I need to start school. I can't see. I need to go back to math school apparently. Yes, and dropped bees. I'll give you guys another minute or two to get your links dropped if you have a channel that you would like to share out. So yeah, I'll give you guys just a few more minutes. How do I keep working on this? Ugh. I need to stop starting things. So I told you guys yesterday, I have decided to make the Ruby's Dream Tunisian wrap that I'm making a Christmas present, just so that way I have one less thing putting stress on my table right now. And yes, don't forget the zombies. All right, I'm gonna go back over here. I want to just like hit this one button and say follow all. Follow all. Follow. 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 Just gonna go through my list and just click on view and then maybe there we go. Follow. Yep, so I've got supporters. Supporters are people that have donated to my Ko-Fi, so maybe I should set a goal on there. I don't know. I'll have to play with this. There's a lot of things you could do with Ko-Fi, so. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. So make sure that you guys follow all the links, follow all the people. Remember, stay kind, stay positive, and always make beautiful things and share them with me because you know this girl loves to make things and gets inspired by all your guys' stuff. So I will see you guys tomorrow and we will celebrate Tammy's birthday. We will come on here and just be all happy birthday, Tammy. Tammy's Critters and Things. I think that's what her channel name is. Tammy's Critters and Things. Yes, there you go. I want to hit the button that actually gives you notifications. Yes, hit the button that gives you notifications. Here and on Ko-Fi. All right, guys. I will see y'all later. Bye. Oh.